Damn it, I spit. Oh, we live, baby. We live, man. We live. Yo, by the way, I don't do these shits. What's good? What's going on? Week9 WrapUp. I'm RIPPERRACCI. You know what's happening. By the way, I don't do this shit on Thursday. A nigga, like I said, has been hella busy. Couldn't be doing it. I don't do it on Tuesdays, which is a bitch. But I think I should get it done next Tuesday. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The nigga just been, pretty wrapped up within like jobs. My job, bitches. It's like, nah, just really my job, bro. But anyways, I know I was burping like shit last time too. Nigga had the wild acid reflux. I mean, I don't, but it be feeling like I used to drink IPAs and shit. I think that's what did it to me. Anyways, yeah, let's just dive right into this bitch. Raiders, Niners. Raiders, 49ers. 49ers stomped that ass 34-3. I mean, like I said, I think I made this a thing. I don't know if it was 31 or more or 30 or more, but I just feel like I shouldn't have to wrap up like ass whoopings. Like that was just an ass whooping. Like the Raiders are just ass. The Raiders aren't good at anything. I mean, and if you let the Niners do this to you, I mean, I'm trying to think out what the Raiders did good, and all I remember was Derek Carr was getting sacked like shit. No O-line. Defense was, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you let the 49ers offense, the non-existent ass 49ers offense stomp on you like this, 34-3. You're ass. Like, we don't have to, like, should I even wrap because the wrap-ups take time, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, like, each game takes time. And I was just like, why watching the Raiders play? Why am I watching this? Why do I have to wrap this up? Like, why do I have to report on this? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's just what it was. That's just how I felt like. And I like slightly fuck with the Raiders. I slightly fuck with both of these teams, but I slightly fuck with the Raiders. So I kind of like, but it was just like, wow, like y'all some shit. Like y'all really some shit. Like y'all are some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, that's terrible. How you 34-3? I mean, I don't think any offense at all. I think it was like hella turnovers. I can't really remember the highlights, but yeah, that was let's talk about my squad. Let's get in. I'm about to go in. Most pathetic loss of the week. Falcons, Redskins. Falcons take it 38-14. And let's talk. We have to have the conversation about the Skins' non-existent O-line. We have to talk about how terrible of an opening week for defense it was for Clint Dix. And I haven't seen the defense this bad since the Saints. So that's another NFC South team that kind of embarrassed us defensively. And we play the Bucks next week. You want to let Fitzmagic? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really confident no more about my Redskins because it was just embarrassing to watch, and we were at home. Like it really should have been the other way around. Like that's why it's like such a sad report, such a sad you know what I'm saying? Because it should have been the other way around. Redskins should have been stomping that ass like that at the crib, But it's not the Skins if they show no inconsistency. Like they have to be inconsistent somehow. So honestly, worst defensive display since the Saints game. Couldn't stop the run somehow. Like it's like Tevin Coleman at that. Like so you getting shitted on by like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know. Couldn't stop the pass at all either because it was just I don't know. It's like the Falcons, like really the Falcons. We were supposed to stomp on them niggas, and like they just came in and pass game lethal, like all that. It's my most pathetic loss of the week too. I'm giving it to the Skins. And like yeah, when your defense can't stop shit and your O-line don't work, this is the result. Like DBs and O-line got exposed all game, and actually for me, the whole team got exposed because it was an embarrassing display at your house. Like that's crazy. When was the last time we beat the Falcons? Like when I really don't know this. When was the last time we beat the Falcons? The Falcons is like one of them teams that we never beat. It's like the Falcons, the Seahawks, Like it's a few teams we just never beat. We could never the Vikings. We can never beat these teams, and it's like annoying to be a fan of a squad that can't beat certain teams. That's just pathetic to me. That's very loserish. That's very like, you know what I'm saying? It's just some loser ass shit to me. So most pathetic loss of the week will go to the Redskins. We'll see how they do against Fitzmagic and the Bucks, because you know we could be stopping that ass 28-0, and the way them niggas is rocking, they pulling comebacks and shit. And the way our offense is looking, it's very lackadaisical, very pedestrian. That's the word. We have a very pedestrian offense if it's not for Adrian Peterson running the shit. But if you stop Adrian, that's it. So most pathetic loss of the week goes to the Skins. And like I said, I could have gone more in, but that was pretty but I could have gone more in. But you know, I'm gonna see how you do against the Bucks. And you're still number one in the division. But if that changed, it's over. Bills, Bears, Bills got embarrassed 41-9 by the Bears, and who I hope take the NFC North. That's who I'm pulling for them, or the Lions got their ass whooped. We're gonna get into that too. But the turnovers will really just kill the Bills. Picks, fumbles. Bills got their ass whooped like this at home. So if you lose 41-9 at home, I mean, is it still your home? That's like getting your girl fucked in front of you. Like you're a cuck. Like you're a cuckold now. Like you at your crib getting your ass beat 41-9. I mean, shit, Skins was almost there. We lost 38-14 at home. That's like getting beat up in front of your girl. Like, and she likes to do now. Like she don't even fuck with you no more because he just out masculinized you. He just out alphaed you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bears whooped that ass. Bears offense was too lethal. Tariq Cohen, Trubisky, you know what they do. Tariq Cohen had a wild punt return, not to the crib, but wow. And pretty much just the whole game, the Bills defense was just struggling, which it was just fucked up because I actually be pulling for their defense sometimes. But it's the Bears. The Bears are actually nice this year, so yeah, you can't be hoping for a stop. You gotta like really stop. You know what I'm saying? So Bills got that ass whooped. What else is new? I mean, is water wet? I mean, I expect this. I called this game last week. I expect this ass whooping. I don't know why this shouldn't, like, this is another one I don't have to be like reporting on or wrapping up. Bears whoop that ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Jets, Dolphins. First thing first, none of these teams are going anywhere. And the AFC East is already pretty much like, you already know Pat's taking that. Like, that's already it, which is a damn shame. Damn shame, because I was pulling for anybody, Bills, Jets, any of you niggas, but it's just the same old NFC East story. I mean AFC East. I'm sorry, story. It's the same old story. So started off pretty defensive. First half pretty defensive. By the way, Dolphins win 13-6 at home. Dolphins are good at home, believe it or not. But yeah, I mean. It was a defensive game. I thought the Jets' defense was better than this, honestly. Devontae Grant fast as shit. I could say that. Like, he's fast as shit. Dolphins got some fast niggas on their team. Some fast, like, receiver, like, you know what I'm saying? They do. They do that. Yeah, like, that Parker nigga fast as shit, too. Dolphins D stepped up, had Darnold flustered. Sam Darnold was just looking like, I mean... He was looking like a Bills QB. That's how to make it, to summarize it in a quick without saying much. He was looking like a Bills QB out there. I don't know what he was doing. Excuse me. It was a defensive showcase for Miami. They got 4 picks. Told you, Sam Darnold was just out there like he played for the Bills. Like he was just throwing picks. 4 picks. Excuse me again. Is Sam Darnold hyped? I don't know. I mean, I think it still might be too early to make the, you know what I'm saying, to answer that. I mean, he's had some bad games, but he's definitely had some good games. I'm not really going to throw him under the bus yet. I got to watch the rest of the season. He's not shitty, though. I'll tell you that much. He's not no shitty. He's not shitty. 4 picks though. I mean, every rookie. I mean, you know what I'm saying. You're gonna have. I don't know about 4 picks, but you're gonna have shit games. That was just a shit game for him. You know, I'm gonna cut him some slack. I'm cut him some slack right now. But yeah, Dolphins take that. Chiefs Browns. This was honestly Chiefs offense. By the way, Chiefs win 37-21. Pretty good game though. Not gonna lie. Like Chiefs offense was lethal, per usual. Browns D, of course, wasn't terrible. Browns got the mediocre, like not even above. They have an above average defense, is what I would call it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Chiefs ain't run it up on their ass the way niggas thought. You know, Browns Browns have an underrated running back core with Nick Chubb and there's Duke Johnson on there. Like they got a bunch of like little tough ass running backs, fast as shit too. But you know, Kareem Hunt is raw. Chiefs offense is raw. Mahomes exposes the Browns pass defense. That's kind of what was really happening. It's the Chiefs, man. It's arguably the best team in football right now. You know what I'm saying? Arguably. So, you know, next to the Saints, but we're about to get to that combo. Browns D couldn't stop him on 3rd down. Travis Kelce monster nigga for the second TD. And yeah, I mean, it was just an offensive display by the Chiefs, and on a pretty decent defense. It's not like the Browns are ass, you know what I'm saying? So, it was definitely something to watch offensively. If you like a offensive coordinator, you should go get some pointers from that game. Also, the Panthers game has some great offense. Actually, I would offensive coordinate that. You know what I'm saying? If I would look at that because those plays were amazing. But anyways, Chiefs take it 37-21. Is Baker ass to you? Baker Mayfield is not ass to me. Like I know it seems like I'm giving rookie QBs a break. I'm not. He's not ass to me. I think he's nice. I think he can turn this organization around still. I didn't have high expectations for the Browns. It's more so like I want to see you niggas win some games though. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see y'all win like 6. Just give me 6, and I feel like they can do that. So, is Mahomes that nice? Honestly, I want to hate on this nigga. I really do, but he's really just that nice. I mean, I know he got a great line, perfect running back, dope ass receiver core. I know he got all the cards and shit, but we gotta give him some credit too. The nigga's nice in the pocket, out the pocket. He could throw on the run, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I never really seen him scramble much, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't label him as like a scrambling, like on the run ass QB, like on some Russell Wilson shit type, I guess, someone to compare it to. But yeah, that's just how I feel. You know, he is yes, he's that nice. Anyways, we're gonna move forward. Lions Vikings and what is that? Lions Vikings. Vikings win 24-9, by the way, and this was one of the upsetting games to watch as the Lions. You know, as somebody that just wants the Packers to lose the NFC North and like kind of sticks up for the underdogs or shit, I kind of wanted the Lions to take this one. But honestly, the Vikings pass rush was just savage all game. Dalvin Cook is fast as shit. I heard it. Like I heard him take off. Like that shit was, you can hear this nigga and then like this nigga just like, you know what I'm saying, takes off. That was an incredible run if you saw that. Lions offense was just non-existent. They could only get field goals. You know, you need touchdowns if you want to win games. Everyone knows that. Babies know that. You know what I'm saying? Like babies, like infants. You know what I'm saying? So Lions pocket kept collapsing. Like that's what it was. Like the Vikings pass rush and linebacker pass rush was so savage that the Lions pocket kept collapsing and he would get sacked. Shit collapsed like 11 times. It was like 10-9-11s. Like it was just collapses. It was a demolition derby. I don't know what you want to call it. If that's what it was, that's what it looked like. Like it just didn't. It was ridiculous. Honestly, it was embarrassing to watch and must have been frustrating as a Lions fan to watch your QB get sacked that many times. You got to score touchdowns and not get sacked 10 times if you want to win games. And that's just a reality. Like you have to score TDs, and barely get sacked. You gotta get sacked like 4 or 5 times max, not 10. Like, come on. You was one away from tying Mariota, like, against the Ravens, and we already know how that was like. So I'm just saying though. Vikings win 24-9. Is it over for the Lions in this NFC North race? I'm gonna say no, not yet. You know what I'm saying? But it's a tough division. So as long as they get division wins, and I don't know. I mean, they beat the Patriots. That's all. That's like the only like reference I really have. They beat the Pats. So I don't know. I mean, watch that game. Watch other games where they cooked. You know, I feel like they beat good teams. They just, you know, so you never know till you know. Probably by like week 15, week 14, we'll know. Week 13, we'll know. By for me, by like week 13, I know. Like, I already know. I usually know off Bucks. It was just the Jags. Who knew the Jags and these niggas was gonna be so shitty? Anyways, no, my answer is no. And yeah, Steelers Ravens. It's another frustrating game. If you're a Ravens fan, Steelers win 23-16. I mean, I'm gonna start this by saying Ben Roethlisberger punted. So this nigga punted the ball, like they faked the play and punted. So I was like, wow, like that's pretty pathetic. I never really seen a quarterback give it up. I mean, they won, but I'm just saying, like, damn, like I never, you know, that's pretty pathetic to me. I didn't like that. I think you should bring out your punter if you're gonna punt. I mean, I get it, but it's just like, wow, like I'm not saying fake punts are. I don't know. I just never seen a quarterback do that. I was confused. I was just like, that was pathetic. But it didn't matter because the Steelers were just moving the ball on this pass game. Roethlisberger ended up cooking. Like, pass game was crazy. Ravens couldn't stop shit. Ravens couldn't really do shit. And even at the end, like, you know what I'm saying, like towards the end, I think Ravens D stepped up finally. They do have supposed to be number 1 ranked D, but the last 2 weeks it hasn't really been looking like that. But the Ravens D stepped up and had a chance. Offense had a chance at the end to tie it up because it was 16-23, and you know the Steelers just got that stop. Or was it a pick? Not really. I think it was a stop. I don't think it was a turnover. I think they stopped them. So, yeah, I mean, Steelers take that. Steelers are back. That AFC North, you know, was up for grabs, but I don't know about the Bengals. I don't know about these teams beating. You know, Ravens, I thought could beat the Steelers. Browns beat the Steelers. So that's just one of them toss-up divisions right there. You don't really know what's. I mean, not really, but because you know the Steelers are going to take it, but when it comes to like the underdog stories in those divisions, you never really know what direction is going until it's there, you know. But yeah, Steelers take that. Bucks Panthers, very interesting game. Buccaneers Panthers. Eaton. Panthers offense was looking exquisite. The way they were misdirectioning the ball and all the fakes and reverses and all that shit. That shit was interesting. Like, that shit was really interesting. Like, that shit was looking like a college offense. Like, that's how many misdirections and like reverses and double reverses and shit like that. Like, I'm just like, wow. Like, I haven't seen that in a minute. I mean, Buccaneers run defense got exposed. All first half was all Panthers. Like, Panthers was eating. Panthers offense put up 35 by the half of the second quarter. So it was 35-14 by the half. So you already know first half, these niggas is eating offensively, just shitting all over the Panthers. I mean, the Buccaneers, you know what I'm saying? So that's what gives me hope next week by playing these niggas. Like, oh, okay, clearly the defense be lacking. What doesn't give me hope about playing these niggas next week is I thought we was gonna have another Fitzmagic comeback. Like, they came back from fucking came back halftime, third quarter. Fitzmagic is back. Bucks woke up in the third quarter, make it 28-35. We're like, wow, we about to see another Fitzmagic comeback. But the Panthers score again, and then Fitz throws a pick on the final drive or one of their last offensive drives to come back, and the Panthers win 42-28. But I'm scared, man. I'm scared of Fitzmagic. I'm scared of. I don't want to see these niggas. Good win by the Panthers. Offense was like that. I mean, third quarter they kind of shit the bed and let the Bucks do their thing. But hey, it's Fitzmagic, and the Buccaneers defense was kind of stepping up. If they could have just did that one more drive without throwing a pick or stopped the Panthers one time, you know what I'm saying, would have been all Bucks. Telling you right now. But anyways, Texans Broncos, this is actually one of the game of the week qualifiers here. Probably the number 3 qualifier. I mean, it's not it was not better than the next game I'm about to present, but good game altogether though. Actually this will be number 2 on the game of the week candidacy. Texas Broncos. Texans narrowly escaped the Broncos 19-17. Demaryius Thomas cooking his old team, as we know he's with the Texans now. Broncos slightly struggled on this top 5 defense. You know what I'm saying? They slightly struggled in the first half, but surprise, Broncos end up taking the lead on this tough ass defense within I think it's the end of the third, fourth. And then the Texans took it back by 2 and showed clutch D. You know, this is a top 5, top 3 defense. You know what I'm saying? This defense is great. So it's tough. So they stopped the Broncos. And towards the end, Broncos had that last drive. And they could tie the game up, get to the 40, 30-something, maybe the 40. And kicker misses the field goal for the game with closing seconds. So and that game, that field goal would have won the game. I suggest everyone to watch highlights to that game because honestly, it was an on and off defensive showcase for both squads. You know, for both squads, it was on and off defensive showcase, on and off offensive showcase. Yeah, that was actually so. That's why it's game of the week nominee, just because it was a tough ass game. I'm not gonna lie. If he made that shit would have been wild. I was just like, damn. But Texans went 6 straight, so you already know how they feel. Narrowly escaping, but hey, a win's a win. Win's a fucking win. All right, Chargers, Seahawks. Excuse me. This is another game of the week qualified. This number 3 on the list, honestly. Seahawks score first, but you already know Chargers very lethal, extremely lethal. They're too raw. Melvin Gordon raw. Phillip Rivers was on target all game. Chargers D had the Seahawks struggling. Chargers D took a pick back to the crib. That's right. Because I feel like the Seahawks could have fucked around and won this game. But Russell Wilson threw a pick that they took back to the crib. I mean, honestly, Seahawks offense got exposed, really. It was Chargers D was eating. Seahawks had a chance to tie it, but couldn't score on the 5. They were on the 5 or on the 7. Had a chance to tie it. Because Chargers won 25-17, by the way. So I'm guessing they're up 25-17. And Seahawks on the 10-yard line. And yeah. Couldn't score. Is Phillip Rivers better than Aaron Rodgers? To me, he is. You know, I don't really even want to go into that like that. I already know how the stands feel, but to me, I think Phillip is more efficient. I think he's he's showing it. He's doing it right now. You just watch this season. Watch the Chargers and watch the Packers, and you'll see who's really the better quarterback. I don't really want to compare, but I'm just saying, though. And now we get the game of the week, which is the Saints Rams. Sorry, I said science. Fucking science class like shit. Saints Rams. I mean, Saints win 45-35, but it was an offensive showcase on both sides. I'm telling y'all, both sides of offense was prolific. It was amazing. It was great to watch. It was fun. If you're an offensive coordinator in training, just watch the highlights to these offenses on both sides. You know, it was one of those offensive games where it's like, damn, we can't stop each other. We just hoping for defense to One defense to make a play. Like, if any defense can make a play, we can finally stop a nigga. So, yeah, offensive showcase on both sides, prolific. Todd Gurley was running all over it. It was exciting to watch. Todd Gurley versus Saints D and Alvin Kamara versus the Rams D. It was just fun to watch. It was action packed. I can't really. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not doing it no justice as I describe it, because that's just something you have to watch. Like, that shit was just fun to watch on both sides. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Redskins fan, so just sitting back and watching this shit for the sake of watching football was lit. Like, I'm just saying, like, that shit was super lit. Like, so. Yeah, passing display on both sides. I mean, and towards the end, it was just back to back. One team would score, 7-7, 14-14, and then the Saints turned up on their ass. Scored 35-17 by the half. So the Rams' next level offense and D, because they held their ass in the third, ties it up by the fourth. Saints score again late in the fourth, then shut down the Rams on the other side. This was an offensive showcase on both sides, except for the defense. Rams defense after that touchdown to break it up, to cut the tie, take the lead. That was a defensive showcase right there. You should definitely watch that. If you're a clutch defense type of guy, excuse me again. Are you impressed by the Saints? That's what I'm at. Oh yeah, and Saints win 45-35. This is the game of the week, by the way. You should definitely watch these highlights immediately. Don't even turn this video off and watch those highlights, because that shit was amazing. Great game. Yes, I am impressed by the Saints, and I know I went on that week 6 rant because we lost on Monday Night Football to them, and it just seemed like everything was too, But nah, they're really just nice. The receiver core is nice. The running back, they're really just as nice. So, yeah, I am definitely impressed by the Saints. They're definitely a NFC Championship contender. So are the Rams. The Rams finally lose their first game, and it's important. It's important. So I'm definitely impressed. Let's go to Sunday Night Football, which is the Packers Patriots, and let me go ahead and start off by saying I hate both of these teams. I don't really fuck with any of these teams. These teams are very hyped to me. They're very unimpressive and not fun to watch. That's just my opinion. Like, I don't really like, I don't fuck with the whole Tom Brady dick ridery train, and I don't fuck with the Aaron Rodgers dick ridery train. They're both you know what I'm saying? I mean, clearly Tom is better, but it's just, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch football for that. I watch football for like athleticism and you know what I'm saying? Just over like Patrick Mahomes. I will watch Patrick Mahomes because he, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers doesn't do it and Brady doesn't do it. It's just, I don't know. I think that I don't like the praise that they already have. It kind of fucks the game up for me. So I like to just, I don't know. It's hard I sound like a hating ass nigga, so I can't really describe it. I just fuck them niggas, but they raw though. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm tired of hearing about y'all sometimes. So I like new teams. You know what I'm saying? I like new. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the Giants Niners. They play Monday night. That's going to be a tough bet. You know what I'm saying? Especially after how the Niners played. But Cordell Patterson at running back is wild. Patriots put him at running back. By the way, Patriots win this 34-17. I think I should start with that first, because I think that was my bet. I think last week I got to check. But they had Cordell Patterson tall ass at running back, and he fast as shit. So he was actually running all over this Packers defense, or running all over niggas. Good pass game on both sides. Of course, you got Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. I don't call them the RIPPERRACCI for nothing. They had a wild roughing the punter call against the Packers, and that's what I really say. Like, I used to call them the RIPPERRACCI last year, because that's kind of what it is. If you're playing in Foxborough, you already know. It's going to be you versus the RIPPERRACCI. It's not you versus the Patriots, even though it was just good pass game, really. And Cordell Patterson was really running all over niggas. Offensively, you already know the Patriots was taking that shit, and they did. Also, that Jones fumble by the Packers fucked that game up for him. Yeah, it was tied up 17-17. Jones fumbled, I think. Yeah, the running back fumbled. Patriots get it back, and pretty much that fucked the game up for him. Patriots score 2 times. You already know. And the Packers kind of struggled versus New England defense in the fourth. Packers couldn't really do nothing, couldn't really get shit done, while the Patriots kept eating. So one team stopped, one team kept going, and you already know Patriots win at 34-17. So I mean, I did not see this coming, so I don't really have to report on this much. I saw this coming from 3 miles away. I ain't seen no upset. I mean, it's pretty. I just hope, like I said, this league likes to glorify and dick ride people they like. I don't want to see the Packers coming back and making the playoffs. I want to see them in the tombstone. So that's all I hope that happens in the NFC North, because I'm tired of them niggas too. But yep, Patriots take that. And Monday Night Football, Cowboys Titans. Woo! That was good. I like that one. It was 14 up by the half, and the Titans take it 28-14. That means straight defense, baby. Straight defense. Cowboys started off the game right. Offense on another level. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Running the ball, all cylinders. And then the Titans offense started going hard body. 14 up by the half. Cowboys blew it. Titans D-line and linebackers eating. Bye-bye, Dak. Had Jerry Jones think about firing Myles Garrett and shit mid-season. Titans win on Monday night, 28-14. But yeah, that's what was really happening. Jerry Jones about to fire this nigga, gotta lie to us and shit. Like, no, we're keeping the same coach. Cowboys having this is the season I like to watch the Cowboys have. I'm having a wonderful, splendid time just watching the Dallas organization struggle. Like, everybody was dick riding, by the way. It was so funny. Everybody was dick riding on the Panthers. I mean, on the Dallas side, because it was at Dallas. At Dallas, by the way. Let me add that too. Mariota eating, by the way. Mariota, Derrick Henry. Shout out to that whole Titans offense who got shit done. And defense. They stepped up that whole second half, but it was just fun to watch the Cowboys fans look like that on a Monday night. You know, usually it's us. Usually it's us Redskins fan looking like crazy on a Monday. So, you know, it was fun to watch. They was all hyped. They were so confident before the game started because the Titans are kind of ass. You know, the Titans are kind of ass. That's what makes it. That's what makes it so fucking funny. Like, they was real confident. Because the Titans, they really thought they was gonna win, and then the Titans actually played the way they beat the Eagles. You know, Titans actually can win against tough teams. So it was funny because they didn't know that. You know, fucking Dallas fans don't know that. They fucking Dallas fans, the dickheads. You know, so it was. Oh man, it was funny to watch. That was the only laugh I had because we got our asses whooped by the Falcons. So I had to just laugh at something. I had to still smile as I realized that this will never happen again on the Redskins, especially in the defensive back category, because that was what really was getting embarrassed out there. Or on the O-line, I can't really speak for them, but that should never, ever happen again. It's only our third loss, so I'm not even going to stress it. You know, we 5-3, about to be 6-3 because we play Tampa. We better fucking beat them. But on a greater scale, that's just how I feel about that, you know. I'm happy I still got still able to get this wrap up off because it was looking like I wasn't going to be able to, but that's how fucking dedicated I am to y'all, man. This is what I do. All right. So that was week 9. Pretty dope week. Not much games, 13 games, which helped me because I didn't have to watch as much highlights towards the end and shit, get caught up. But let's do our parlay. Let's do our picks and shit. You know, we do this every week. I've been over 50% every week, and this is straight off confidence. So I'm pretty nice at this shit. I'm going to start heading to casinos doing this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and do week 10. All right. Panthers Steelers. The way I seen the Panthers play, the way I seen the Panthers offense just. I mean, I know it's the Steelers. I know this defense is different, but I just want to see the Steelers lose and the Panthers win this one. I believe in the Panthers winning this one. Don't get me wrong. The Steelers might embarrass these niggas, but I'm going to go with the Panthers. Falcons, Browns. I don't know. See, the way the Falcons did us last week, I'm going to have to go with them. I don't know. I'm going to have to go with the Falcons because I don't know. The Browns, I don't know. They just been lacking lately. I don't know. Bills, Jets. Ooh, Bills have no QB, so I'm going to go Jets. I believe in Sam Darnold more than I believe in whoever the Bills QB is. Lions, Bears. I'm going to go Bears. I'm just more confident in them winning the whole NFC North. I mean, that should still be a fun game to watch, but definitely going Bears. Saints, Bengals. It's tough. It's tough. It's like I don't want to go with the safe pick. I don't want to go with the Saints. I want to go with the Bengals. And that's what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to go with the upset. I believe the Saints are going to win, but I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going to go with the Bengals taking the Saints, which would be fun to watch. That's going to be a wild game right there. Patriots, Titans, another wild game right here. And I just, look, if the Titans play, like I said, whenever the Patriots, I'm going to go with the undercard. This is another game that I think the Patriots are the safe pick, but I'm just being a dickhead going against the grain. I want to see the Titans win this game. That's all it really is. I want to see the Titans win this game, and I think they have the potential to win this game. They've made tough wins before, so they could turn their season around with beating the Patriots. Jags, Colts. Come on, Jags. I just want to see the Jags eat. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see the Jags eat. There is no safe pick for that one. It's really just who comes out and plays the hardest, really, which is all these games, but especially in that one. So I'm going Jags. Cardinals, Chiefs, easy W for the Chiefs. Skins, Bucks. You already fucking know it's Skins Nation. Fuck a Buck and a Fitz Magic. Fuck all that shit. Fitz pick trick. Gonna be throwing picks, my guy. We need a pick six. I'm predict the pick six happen in this game. Understand me. 36 seconds and 38 seconds and 38 milliseconds in. I meant 36 minutes and whatever the fuck. I predict the pick six happen in Skins Nation. Chargers, Raiders. That's an easy W for the Chargers. Dolphins, Packers. I don't even want to pick the Packers, but they're at home. I don't really know. Dolphins trash on the road. I'm gonna just pick the Packers to be safe. Seahawks, Rams. You got the Rammies, man. I just think the Rams. It's just because they lost don't mean nothing. Cowboys, Eagles. Who the Eagles play last? I feel like I haven't seen the Eagles play in years. I'm gonna just go ahead and give it to the Eagles. This game is gonna say a lot. Tell us everything we need to know about the Eagles. And Giants, Niners. Oh, that's a good, shitty game. It's good for you shitty boys. And it's hard because the Niners just shitted on the Raiders. But do I even believe in the Raiders like that? Do I think the Giants are thirsty as fuck for a W? I'm going with the Giants. Yeah. I'm going to go with a 30 to 24 point spread. I'm going with the Giants on that one just because I believe I believe that they're that nice. Or not that they're that nice because they some shit, but I just believe they gonna show up on Monday night to outshine the motherfucking 49ers. That's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'll be wrong. I'll be 50% wrong, which is pretty good when you're doing the parlay and the picks and shit. So anyway, that's week 9. I'm VONG RIPPERRACCI. I'm sorry I'm 2 days late. Just been busy as shit. You know what I'm saying? Schedule been crazy. Definitely gonna have you week 10 by Tuesday. You got my word on that. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at LESKEEZIO. I do a political satire and all types of other shit on there too. Stand-ups, got a few stand-ups coming up. Chinese disco on Friday. If you're in the DC area, I'm gonna start putting my my stand-up itinerary up because I just usually call my mans and be like, yo, can I go up tonight? Can I go up? You know what I'm saying? I don't really, you know what I'm saying? So that's really what's been happening. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.